Hi y'all, I'm Nina and welcome to my kitchen here at Need More Time. I'm really excited that I now have an actual apron, so I look a little more professional doing these videos for you guys. Today we're going to make a summer veggie creamy tofu pasta dish. It's really quick, it's on the table in under 30 minutes, and since it's summertime and there's a lot of zucchini and tomatoes and peppers in everyone's gardens, or at least for sale in the grocery store, I thought this would be a good one to share with you today. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is make our pasta. I'm actually going to use this Cool Harvest Grains blend I get from Trader Joe's. Y'all can see that. What's in this bag is a mixture of Israeli-style couscous, orzo, baby garbanzo beans, and red quinoa. The Israeli-style couscous just simply means it's much bigger than regular couscous, and my family just prefers the texture of it, so we really like this little mix. If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, you could either just use all Israeli-style couscous or honestly just any pasta of your choice. I'm going to make it in the Instant Pot because, of course, y'all know if you've seen any of my other videos, I love cooking in the Instant Pot. This is going to be 3 3/4 cups of water. I'm going to go ahead and add to the pot. When I was dicing up my vegetables, I went ahead and put the pot on the saute mode so that the pot would already be hot, and that'll just help our pasta to come to pressure faster. And now I'm adding 3 cups of the Israeli couscous blend. You don't have to do this, but just to add a little more flavor to it, I'm going to add a tablespoon of my veggie broth powder that I love, and I'll put a link to this in the description. I get this on Amazon. Highly recommend it. Then if you add any veggie broth, just go ahead and mix that into the water. And then we're going to go ahead and seal this. Go ahead and set it. We're going to have to cancel the saute mode, and then we're going to set it for 6 minutes. All right, so there's our pasta ready to go. And while we cook our sauce, that'll cook in the Instant Pot. Okay, so next, while that's cooking, we're going to go ahead and add, this is 2 large zucchinis that I've just quartered. Did that a little earlier. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in our hot pan. While you're dicing everything up, you can set your pan to medium heat and get that going. So now we're just going to, you don't need to add any oil to the pan. Just let your veggies naturally, as they cook a little bit, they'll naturally release some water, and that will help to keep them from sticking. But you want to cook these in the pan until they start to release their water and soften up a bit, okay? All right, so it's now been 4 minutes that I've just been continuously stirring my zucchini here in the pot. It's now, you can definitely tell they've softened up a bit. My stove is a little bit lower than medium. Now what we're going to do is add a tablespoon of minced garlic to that, as well as 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, a 1/2 tablespoon of dried oregano, and a teaspoon of basil. Just put that in there, get that going around our zucchini as well. And then we're going to add, this is a 16-ounce jar of roasted red bell peppers that I drained, and I'm going to put that in there. If you have peppers in your garden that you want to use, by all means, you could roast your own peppers, or they don't have to be roasted. You could just use fresh ones that you dice up, maybe 2 or 3 of them. Put that in there, and now we're just going to cook this for a couple minutes. Give you guys a close-up shot of these gorgeous veggies here and how this is coming along. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes here that we've added the peppers. Just if you're curious, these are the peppers that I was using in this recipe. Now we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of tomato paste. That in there. And then $28 ounces of diced tomatoes. You can either get the one big can of 28 ounces, or I'm just using 2 of the regular size. I get these no salt added diced tomatoes from Walmart. So I'm just adding that in there. Don't drain them, you need the liquid for your sauce. We're just gonna mix this around here. All right, and lastly for our sauce, we're going to use this silken tofu. I like these are shelf-stable packages made by, what is it called? Marinara? Morinu. Who knows how to pronounce that? Maybe y'all can do that better than I can. But anyway, this silken tofu works great to make creamy sauces, so it's really going to give a boost of protein as well as other nutrients to our sauce here. So I've gone ahead and put it in a cup, and then I used an immersion blender just to blend it up. So you can see when you blend it, it just turns really creamy, kind of looks like a thick yogurt consistency. So now we're just gonna add that to our sauce here. Definitely try and add soy products to your diet when you can. It's, like I said, a great source of healthy protein, 0 cholesterol, and there are plenty of medical studies that have been done to show it actually helps reduce chances of cancer and just several health benefits in general. So despite the myths out there that soy is bad for you, unless you have a specific soy allergy, it is definitely very healthy for you. So here we go. We're just adding that tofu to the sauce to give it this nice creamy texture. All right, so perfect timing. I just finished stirring in the tofu into our sauce. Our sauce is pretty much done, and the Instant Pot just beeped. So it basically took, I think, 11 minutes for the pot to come to pressure and cook our Israeli couscous mix. So I'm going to go ahead and release the pressure. All right, and once the pressure is fully released, go ahead and open the pot. Be sure not to burn yourself. And there you go. There's how it looks right in the pot. All right, being careful again not to burn yourself. Going to go ahead and add our couscous to our sauce. Okay, so couscous and quinoa, baby garbanzo beans here. I'm going to go ahead and add this here to the sauce. And lastly, if your family loves spinach, then I highly recommend adding a few handfuls of spinach. You can cut it up first, or if you're too lazy, quick for time, you honestly don't need to cut it up. Just put it in here, and the heat of the pasta dish will wilt the spinach leaves after a few minutes. So basically just get your spinach leaves underneath the hot pasta and sauce, and that will help wilt your spinach leaves. And there you have it. There is our summer veggie creamy tofu pasta.